Hello my friends, this is Sarah with Sarah Bear Tarot, bringing you a pick a deck messages from your heart chakra. And this pick a pile is something special because I've been honored and invited to do a collaboration with Ranjani Ravi, and she's a brilliant psychic, intuitive reader with such a lot of good information to share and such a lot of beauty and empathy. If you aren't already following Ranjani, you can find her on Instagram on the Star Seed Path, and her YouTube channel is K Tarot by Ranjani Ravi. You will find that link in the descriptions and also in the title here. As I said, I am giving you messages from your heart chakra. She will be covering messages from your sacral chakra. So, alright, let's get started. This is pile 1, and this stone here that I have with it is Optical Calcite. And, oh, by the way, I will have these piles marked in the timestamps below, so you can jump right to the piles. So, pile 2, this is Rose Quartz. I'll just have you take a close look because you might want to pick the piles by stone. And I will have those marked in the timestamps. Pile 3, this is Nephrite Jade. So pretty. Now I will give you quiet time to close your eyes, breathe, and then choose the pile that most calls to your soul. Not to your eyes, but to your soul. If you normally pick a card by its number, I recommend you don't do that. Really let your heart choose. Let's get started. This is the Optical Calcite, and let's see what cards we have here. I've pulled some tarot cards and then oracle cards as well. So we have the ancient Italian tarot here, and it seems we're going to jump right into the deep end with the devil. This just shows that there's something we need to look deeper into, something, perhaps addictions or negative energy that is in your life. We also have the Judgment card in reverse. So there is something in your life that you're resisting rising above. You're resisting the call. It may be that your lower or lesser instincts or your animal drive, anxieties, fears, worries are keeping you tied up, tied down, and unable to move forward. Now, normally it's really nice to see a king and a queen matching here together, but the cards around it are a little disturbing. So, what do we have here? I feel there are several possibilities. Your heart is connected to your higher chakras, so it wants to tell you that there are demons that you are fighting, and you may be having difficulty with it. You may be, being dragged down, held down, chained. This isn't necessarily actual demons, so don't be worried. It's more to do with desires, fears. You might be struggling with, it could be addictions or obsessions. And with the King of Wands here and the Queen of Wands, this is a very fiery, passionate energy, and I feel like it might be that you have an overactive solar plexus chakra. And if this isn't about you personally, your internal energies, it may be that you have an energy vampire or someone who's toxic, a karmic, or someone who drains you. And you may feel like this person is your twin flame or your divine counterpart, but I'm going to say no. If you have this person who's draining you in your life and holding you down, keeping you back, they're simply not for you. It doesn't matter how much passion you feel for them. They're not for you. Here we have the Moon card. This is something beneath the surface. And in this card, the Moon card it can be even speaking of people doing something behind your back or against you without your knowledge. Here we have the Magician, but in this deck is Malady. This is a fake healer. This is a quack. This is a charlatan. This Magician is someone who may be making you sick even as they're telling you that they're healing you. So you may feel like perhaps this relationship you have is good for you, but ultimately it is not. It isn't. You're not going to go anywhere with it. The Hanged Man is stuck. He's not moving. The Five of Swords, this is about miscommunications. It's about competition. It's about arguments. It's about needing to win above all else. There's a feeling here like things are hanging in the balance. And if we move away from the idea of relationship and we go back to you and your own internal energies, oh, here we have bones. So yes, this is inside, and tooth. This is something inside that needs to be removed. There is something, this could actually be making you physically sick. You may be, I can't say that you are in divine balance, masculine and feminine, because, I'm going to say there's a lot of yang energy, masculine energy. This is pushy or, active energy. I'm not getting this feminine energy, and the feminine energy that is here, it's being avoided or tamped down. You do need clarity, and the optical calcite, it is about clarity, it's about communication. So I think it's possible you have an overactive solar plexus chakra, and if your solar plexus chakra is overactive, then that means your heart chakra is probably underactive. You're not going to be able to judge properly true love, unconditional love. You're not going to be able to tell the difference between that and passion or excitement. Your fantasies and desires and illusions or disillusions may override your better judgment. If I don't feel there's a blockage here. There's just something is overactive and something is underactive. So I don't think this is an energy or a karma that comes from the past. It's from this lifetime. The bones, the teeth, this is your current life. Now I'm going to pull some runes here to see about where the energy center, what energy center is being most affected. What does your heart chakra have to say about your other chakras? Which is being, or where is this overactivity coming from, I guess? So first we have Perthro. Perthro is the vessel. This is the sacral chakra. So just feel like whatever energy is happening in your life right now, it has been caused from your childhood and your formative years. And that really shows up in the bone and the tooth card. These are what's formed in us when we're growing up, growing into our bodies. And so Perthro and Brahmana, these are both the feminine aspects. It goes with the moon, it goes with the water, and it is manifesting in a weak sacral chakra and an overstrong solar plexus. Your heart isn't picking up complete messages right now. It's like an electrical circuit slowed down. So you may be feeling a little unsure of what you want in life. You may be feeling disconnected and lonely. You may be feeling you can't tell the difference between love and being useful, being desired. I'm sorry, this feels like a heavy energy, and there's something that you need to get in touch with within you to heal. And then there's something that needs to be removed and released before you can move forward and manifest the life you want. This may be presenting itself as physical sickness, weakness, and ill health or low energy. I also kept the rune Isa up here. I put it with the Hanged Man because it is like the Hanged Man. It's ice. It's this pause in life. It's a frozenness. So something happened in your childhood that kind of froze your sense of self, your sense of security, and your even identity. If you find that you have mood swings or shifts, inner turmoil, guilt, shame, distrust, if you feel like your only worth is in your physicality and your appearance and what others see when they look at you, that you're desirable, or that your only worth is in what you have to give, what you sacrifice of yourself. Your heart wants you to know that that is not who you are. You are so much more than that. You're creative, you're loving, you're charismatic. You can rise above and make more for yourself, but you have to release some of the past and some of people or negative energies that may be hanging on to you or holding you back. There is most definitely a rebirth here for you when you're ready. The Judgment card, turn that upside down. This is a new path, a new calling. Birch goddess, this is growth. It's transformation and transcendence and purification. Now I'm going to give you an angel message. Self-love and compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Forgive yourself and be kind. Nothing and nobody is perfect when judged from a human perspective. Life in all its mystery, unanswered questions, and seeming imperfection is perfect. See this from a higher perspective and feel it through the quiet of the heart. Life is a continuous learning experience. Anything you could do to clear and strengthen your sacral chakra will help you to calm your solar plexus. Because, I was thinking you have maybe an overactive solar plexus, and that is simply, I think, it would manifest itself in feeling aggressive or overdoing things and maybe feeling too prone to fantasy or maybe being a little bit stubborn and insisting on your way. Once you can get your solar plexus under control by strengthening your sacral chakra, then your heart can really shine, can really open and grow, and you can move up into your higher chakras and become the manifester I know you are, and start to bring in more positive energy while also having more spiritual connection and, just a higher understanding of your soul. If you'd like to strengthen that sacral chakra, connect with your creativity, spend time near water, be feminine, dance, move your body, and meditate. Meditating while listening to 417 hertz frequency will be really beneficial to clear the sacral chakra. Now for pile 2 with the rose quartz, the golden tarot, and the wisdom of Hafiz. So hopefully this pile is a little less complicated than the first. Let's see. Get started. The Emperor in reverse. So this could be an imbalance in a sort of yang energy or masculine energy. Could also be that perhaps you have recently left a committed relationship with a masculine, or have been left, or have maybe been single for a while, and you may be feeling lonely and hurt and a little bit poor me, and even like a victim of circumstances. So if this is about a relationship or relationship status, I would say your heart wants you to spend some time on your own, going within, learning to connect with your internal wisdom, and learning how to be on your own, to be independent, to be more whole and complete within yourself. You don't need to have another person in your life to be significant. You don't have to have another person in your life to be loved. You can find love within yourself. This oracle card says, study to know yourself. And this is so true. And see, this person is on their own, like the hermit. If you have recently been in a relationship, don't jump into another one. It's not helpful if you have left a partnership to rebound, because when we do that, we don't take the time to heal ourselves and to learn the lessons of the relationship. In this oracle card, decide for yourself. Maybe in the past, you let others tell you what to think, what to do, and now you can go within. If you are on your own and single and not worrying about other people, you can learn to decide who you are, where you find your worth. You can choose what path to take next. You are your own best guide. I'm noticing the rabbit on this card. This speaks of fertility and rebirth. This is the time to really step into who you are as an individual. If it's not about a relationship, there may be an imbalance in your masculine energy. So you may be more in your feminine energy and therefore a little bit more emotional. And here we have 3. This is, I think this is a blockage in your solar plexus chakra that is kind of maybe keeping you in this energy of fear and helplessness and loneliness, maybe weakness. You may be struggling with fears. You are afraid to step out into the unknown because you don't know what's out there, or if you're capable. You're afraid, well, you think you have limitations. You have preconceived notions about who you are, and they're in a negative way, in a negative light. Don't listen to those negative things that your ego tells you. Your heart chakra wants you to lean into your limitations, lean into the things you believe are obstacles within yourself and in life, really. You know, when we are in this energy, we think everything is kind of against us, but we're blind. We're not actually giving life a chance. We're not giving opportunity a chance. We're too afraid of failure and of being vulnerable. We choose to not take action because we don't know where our actions will lead, but none of us can. We can't know that. We can only take the steps forward and trust the universe. I'm getting the feeling that nature would be really beneficial for you, and time with animals as well, because we see animals in the Hermit, the 9 of Coins, and in the final card. The Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles or Coins those are both cards of Virgo. This is an earth energy that you would benefit from tapping into. Here, good fortune. So when we have lack mentality or a feeling of scarcity or limiting beliefs, we don't trust that good things can happen to us. You have to turn that around. You see, the first 3 cards are all looking back. You have to stop looking into the past and begin looking into the future. With the Emperor in reverse, this could even signify in your early life, there was a male figure who was overly dominant or emotionally distant, or even not there. Perhaps you didn't have a proper male figure in your life, so you cling to the men that come into your life and you think that you need them. You maybe become dependent on people easily. In this oracle card, this is the shadow. So it does suggest there is shadow work to be done, and you can do that best when you are on your own. Again, go back to the 8 of Swords here. This is where your shadow lies. And to confront your shadow, you really do need to spend some time solitary and in reflection. You need to be able to get in touch with what you're truly afraid of, what you are trying not to see about yourself and others. You need to get to a place of a safe center within yourself so that you can see the beauty of life and learn to rely on yourself and know that you are capable of anything. And as I said, this feels like a blockage in your solar plexus chakra. You are perhaps feeling paralyzed, and you have low self-esteem and self-doubt. I think the best thing to do to get through this blockage is meditation, and especially meditating with the frequency of 528 hertz. That worked for me. They have actually found that listening to 528 hertz actually lessens cortisol, so lessens anxiety, and increases the love hormone, oxytocin. So now I want to give you a specific message from your heart chakra to help make you feel empowered. And the first card I have here is the white owl, and the hawk actually wanted to show up too. So this is what we have. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. Pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you now. Maybe I'm the one passing on this message. I hope so. And keep in mind, my friends, that anything I am talking about here, I have been through it. You can get through anything. I know it 100% with all my heart, and I know you can do this too. So I'm going to let you see these feathers. If you happen to see feathers like this, know that this is the divine speaking to you. And also, you can, if you see the owl, the hawk, I'm going to say rabbit or deer, these are going to be signs, animal signs, that you're on the right path, and you can find hope in them. I would also like to point out, if you start to work with your chakras, and you might actually find that as you begin to unblock them, and the blockages are actually containing a past life memory or a past life trauma, and you may even get a flash of this when you are working on releasing these blockages. So if you receive an interesting vision while working on your chakras, take it as a sign of actually breaking through. And now we are on pile 3 with the Nephrite Jade, the Good Tarot, and I also have the Mystical Shaman deck. King of Fire. Okay, so this does signify a masculine energy. He is going to be representative of the solar plexus chakra, but he's holding a heart, so I find that interesting. 7 of Earth. This is patience and earthing, grounding, of Well, perseverance and dedication, even through blockages. The messenger of air, 7 of air. Well, first I want to point out the 7s here. So 7-7. This may be significant for you as a sign on your path. But with these air cards, there's a feeling of being up in the mind. I wonder with the 7s if this doesn't speak of you being up in your crown chakra more often than in your heart. So it could be that you have a tendency to want to work on your higher chakras before working on your root chakra. We have the 7 of earth, the 6 of earth. You may find better balance through connecting with your lower chakras, starting with the root. And here we have the tree of life, so that falls right in there. Maybe you are more frequently up in the logical brain and in the strategy, planning, controlling part of you than in your heart chakra. If so, this could manifest itself in being kind of dreamy or even feeling a little disconnected. It could be more in a masculine energy here and maybe not as emotionally connected as would benefit your soul. I'm gonna roll a dice here and see 7. So this is the crown. So that combined with the messenger of air, the 7 of air, this is the throat chakra. These are the chakras that are related to the air, the ether, and the beyond. So you may be especially focused on your spirituality and communicating with spirit. But this could be leaving you disconnected from the earth, and even it can disconnect you from feeling comfortable in the world. It's a little bit out there. So if you feel a little bit like you don't belong or almost like an alien, it may be because you're not entirely rooted. I wonder if you're a starseed. I'm getting the feeling like what you've been working on, what you've been building towards is increasing your spirituality and awakening. But you do need to be able to be present and work in the material realm, how to be a part of the system, how to be a part of the whole. The tree of life speaks of balance. 6 of earth speaks of balance. To be effective, to be sturdy, to be strong, you have to have your roots deep and you have to have your branches high. Your branches go into the supernatural world, into the celestial world, but your roots have to be deep or you're going to just be blown over in the first wind. And here we have the wild woman, so also very much of the earth. I think you would do well to spend time out in nature and even maybe dance in the wind, get your feet dirty, get your hands dirty, be a part of the wind, because I think you're probably, your element that you're really strongly connected to is the wind. So get outside, go out into the wind, be barefoot, earth, absorb the frequency of the planet. I think it's 7.8 hertz. The Schumann resonance, it's really important to connect with that. I'm going to give you an extra message from your heart chakra. Surrender with joy, achieve greatness through surrender. Release control. And I'm connecting this beautiful artwork here with the wild woman. It's like standing in the wind, getting strength, understanding that you are a part of this planet, you're important, and we need you here on Earth. If you want to strengthen all of your lower chakras, it will assist in moving you further into spirituality. So, meditation, I'm going to say, when you meditate, imagine that you have roots coming out of your base chakra. See these roots going deep down into the dirt. Hear the earth parting as you get in there, and then pull the energy up into your body to really strengthen your connection with the world. I see you as you tap more into your earth energies, bringing up a lot of courage, a lot of self-worth, and a lot of personal growth. I think this is what is going to bring you into perfect union with yourself. And I don't think it's even going to be hard for you to get there. You're a powerfully gifted human. And actually a final message is, again, strengthen your... Oh, and look, there's an oak tree that goes with the tree of life. Strengthening your connection with this planet, Mother Earth, can only assist you in what you want to accomplish with your spiritual path. I don't know. I can't say much more than that. I'll let you look at these images here for a while to see if anything stands out to you. But with this, I will bid you adieu and wish you so much love and light.